Hi, I'm Dahlia Cmrlec, and today let's talk about self-sabotage. So, while it's rarely a conscious choice that you might be making, and usually it is coming from subconscious behaviors shaped by unacknowledged childhood experiences, buried beliefs, and a nervous system that learned to survive through silence, through shrinking, and through self denial. As a facilitator, mentor, and therapist, and someone who has actually walked this part of the path and journey myself, I have learned from my clients mainly that sabotage is deeply rooted in a lack of self love, self belief, and self worth. Now, whilst these may seem like titles or words that get thrown around here and there, beneath them is actually a more pervasive um, patterning, a more pervasive pattern of behaviors that were received, of comments that were heard. You see, many of us were raised by caregivers who did better than their very own, as a lot of parents set out to do. Even so, though, there may have been a missing piece. There may have been a vital missing piece, and that is the act of being truly witnessed as a child. So, for many, that witnessing, the witnessing of your brilliance, the witnessing of your uniqueness, of the gifts, the quirks, the unique inclinations that you had, if that witnessing never came, it's very likely that you developed a sense, a belief system, words that sound a lot like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's not important. Oh, I'll just shrink a little bit so that I fit in, or I'll shrink a little bit to keep the peace, or what's the point of doing that? No one cares anyway. All these desires that you had become internalized and silenced, um, never to come to fruition, whilst the light of your soul is still burning inside you, seeking those very same things today. It could be decades later. But when the soul wants to embody itself in this life, human life experience, it keeps trying, it keeps persisting, it keeps whispering, screaming, nudging you, bringing things in to your point of attraction. And so we can shift this self-sabotaging behavior by understanding how it was developed. You see, our subconscious mind developed mainly from the point of conception right through to about 7 years of age, is very loyal to the human need for safety and connection. So it learns, unfortunately and fortunately, very cleverly so, it learns to hide parts of itself in order to fit in order to survive, in order to keep the peace potentially. But I remind you that surviving is not the same as thriving. Those two frequencies and energies are very, very different. You see, thriving is based on belief, on self-belief, something that no one can ever strip away from you. It is believing in oneself. It is following the breadcrumbs of the soul, what you like, what you enjoy, what you're good at, what you're into. So I encourage you to explore this further with yourself. And there's never been a more pivotal time, a more pivotal moment in time to really break free from a past that you had no control over. The past experiences of yourself and of life need not be the future ones. You have a choice, and you can make that choice, and you can make changes and live a very different future from the past you've lived. And I'm sure that even the past, if it was great and has been great and has served you in tremendous ways, I'd like you to take something important away from this viewing, and that is that beneath the layers of conditioning, programming, the smallness of being silenced, of the paradigms that got created on your behalf, beneath all of that, burns the light of your soul. And that light is sovereign, it is free, it is powerful, it is brilliant, it is wise, and it is unique. And even today, it is still yearning to be fully expressed. And do you know what? It believes in you. It believes in you. Do you believe in yourself? Because the universe didn't put you here to be a watered down version of someone else. You're here to shine with unapologetic clarity and authority. That is why you're here. So I offer you a reflection. If you can, when you can, if anything in this video podcast resonates for you, I offer you the opportunity to reflect, do some journaling, take some time to think, consider. You don't need to write it out if writing isn't for you. It is a tool that I use and have used for many years and found extremely valuable. But you could also just do this with yourself. You could talk yourself through it, or nourish your own internal dialogue through these prompts. And the prompt is, when have you abandoned goals, dreams, relationships, or ideas because in some deep recess of your mind you believed, I can't have anything I want, it never works out, it doesn't matter anyway, it's not important, it's not good enough, no one cares, no one sees me, it'll never amount to anything, oh, it's rubbish. And you just let them go. Think back to those things, those experiences that you were really into, those people that you're really into, you're really good at, you really wanted, that you were thriving when you were within that frequency of those experiences, those activities, those goals, those relationships, but you abandoned them. Yes, there is an element of abandoning self, and I will definitely be posting on that shortly because it's something I'm extremely passionate about. But if any of this reflection serves to guide you towards understanding a deeper layer of yourself, then I've achieved the purpose of this podcast video. I would love to hear from you. If you do like this, please subscribe to the channel, share the video with someone else who you think might be experiencing symptoms, behaviors, or beliefs that may be labeled as self-sabotage. And remember that we always have the freedom, the choice, the opportunity to choose to change the way we deal with these things, how we approach life. And remember, at the end of the day, you absolutely are worth it. You deserve it. You deserve to be sharing your unique, brilliant gifts and talents and skills with the world. That's exactly what it wants you to do. It doesn't want you to be here pretending to be someone else. I'll offer you a really potent analogy that I came across years ago that I hope will resonate for you. When you observe nature, when you observe Mother Nature, when you observe animals or trees and plants, you'll never, ever come across a gum tree pretending to be a pine tree. And you will never, ever come across a koala pretending to be a gorilla. The world of nature is true to thyself consistently. It is resilient, it is pure at heart and true to its nature. So I invite you to be true to your nature and rise, because now is absolutely the time to do so. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you.